Welcome back. Jerry Shenk from 4-Star Video Co-op is here with this Video Picks of the Month. Good to see you again. Your new job?
Yes, yes, so to speak.
Okay.
And yes, 4-Star Video Co-op, 449 State Street.
All right, that's where you can find these videos.
Get down there.
Let's start things off.
Right, these are good things to watch now the children are in school and studying. All right?
Not for the kids.
Well, it depends on what you want them to know. The Railway Man wouldn't hurt them to know something about World War II. This is a true story about the building of the Burmese-Thailand Railroad when the Singapore fell and the Japanese conscripted all the British soldiers. This is about Colin Firth, who plays a British soldier in contemporary life suffering from traumatic stress. Nicole Kidman is a woman who marries him, and they have to deal with this. And he looks for and finds his tormentor during that World War II period. This is true. And how do they resolve this? What was just horrifying. And it's a very good movie.
And a true story.
And a true story. Can't beat that.
All right.
Speaking of true stories, Belle. Belle is the story of an illegitimate mulatto child who nevertheless is reared by the Lord Chief Justice of England. She is his granddaughter. And she must live and look for a husband, as they all must do, in rather strange circumstances. It's a true story, and it also involves portrait painting. Don't want to spoil that for you. But at the end, they show the actual painting that was painted, not of the actresses, but of the real live people. And it really brings tears to your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, this is it's about the slave trade and about the first moves to end the slave trade in England and ultimately slavery.
Right, sounds fascinating.
It is. A beautiful costume drama, too, and she's just lovely and a good actress.
All right.
Next is Locke. Now, Locke is a suspense film of sorts and what I call a gimmick film. It all takes place inside of Tom Hardy's, the actor here, inside of the car while he's driving somewhere. There are no other characters that you see. You only hear them on his car phone. And you slowly begin to build up a suspense about what is he doing? Is it the right thing to do? Why is he doing this? And he also has a job pouring concrete. And you learn more about pouring concrete than you probably want to know. But nevertheless, that's all there. Very good suspense. It is a thriller, and he handles this well. He is the only scene actor.
And the whole thing shot in a car?
Yep, while he's driving.
Wow, that's the gimmick?
That's the gimmick. And I'm not going to tell you what's going on. You got to find that out for yourself.
Sounds fascinating.
But it is. It's very good. And then, speaking of not knowing what's going on, we have our next one, Blue Ruin. I want to say River for some reason. Yeah. And this is an American revenge story where you do not know what is happening, and they don't let you know until the characters actually discuss it, rather than, you know, have a flashback or anything like that. And you know it's about revenge, you know it's horrible, but it's just very good and very moving. And when violence is renounced, the very end, it's a good movie, good moment. So we got two renouncing violence, The Railway Man and Blue Ruin, and they're both very good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, it is. Oh, Will, the cameraman, said he saw it and he thought it was pretty good. Hi, Will.
Thumbs up from Will.
Will says it's good.
Okay, we'll take that.
And then just, a very influential movie is The Beatles' A Hard Day's Night. At that time, we weren't used to movies that didn't know where they were going. You know, it's about frenetic activity. And frenetic activity doesn't have a plot. And if you remember this movie, there's a very thin plot. It's just about the frenzy surrounding the Beatles. They're always running, and women are screaming, and they're singing songs and so on. But it's a very enjoyable movie. And it gave Hollywood permission to do that. Some of these other movies wouldn't have been possible without A Hard Day's Night.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, is it a documentary?
No.
No?
No, it's, no, there's some fictional characters in it and so on. But it does try to create the frenzy that, at least you're supposed to believe, surrounds their very existence. There are always women screaming at them.
Right.
I know. I experience that too.
You get the same thing.
The same thing.
Walking down the street.
But and I saw it in Blu-ray, and the definition is just excellent. It's a crisp print, just quite good.
Great selection. All these titles are on channel3000.com. And you can get them at the
4-Star Video Co-op.
On State
Don't
Street.
forget the Railway Man. That's something you ought to know about.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. See you next month. And we'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.